Man, so we got to wake up, my people. We got to wake up, my people. We got to get understanding on what it is that we supposed to be doing. But the thing that's always the problem is we like to say we have a form of godliness, but we ain't really following the Most High according to His Word. Because His Word, again, tells us things like the laws, the statutes, the commandments. The 8th commandment is for us to remember the Sabbath day. But we out here on this first day of the week, still screaming the Sabbath day is Sunday. And people not understanding that's still going against the Word. We got a form of godliness, but we not trying to serve the Most High God according to His Word. Or we not trying to serve Christ as the Scriptures say, as the Scriptures say. So we're gonna hit Romans right quick. We're going to get some New Testament understanding real quick. Romans chapter 10, verse 13.
The book of Romans chapter 10, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Most High shall be saved.
That's a Most High, a higher. Keep reading, bro. I am that I am. Exodus chapter 3, verse 13, 14 down.
How then shall they call on Him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in Him on whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?
And the problem is we got a lot of jackleg preachers out here nowadays who teaching a whole lot of stuff, but none of it is according to the true word that's coming out of this Bible. So how you going to hear this truth if the churches don't teach the truth? If the churches are teaching what they call the prosperity doctrine, and they teach it that all your blessings come from how much money you put forth. That's not the word of the Most High God. The word of the Most High is faith without works is dead, which means what? It's things that you have to do to receive blessings from the Most High once you obey His word. Obeying His word is remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. This is a memorial to all generations. But if we keep going into the word and seeing that written in the word from Genesis all the way to Revelation and keep ignoring it and doing what man say do, how are we going to know His word if we can't hear it? And our preachers is teaching us the things that's outside of the word. We're never going to get it. So the Most High is telling us, how would we know this without a preacher or without a teacher? Go ahead, bro. Well, how shall we believe without a preacher? Go ahead, bro. Verse 15.
Verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent?
That's why I say we got a lot of bootleg preachers out here who say, I feel like I was anointed to do this. Hey, blessings, brother. That's true, right? Well, that's why we are doing the straightforward talk. We got to get back up to the truth. Brother said these churches out here is doing exactly that, preaching for donation, and they make it harder for you to believe. Because what happens if you don't receive that so-called blessing? The pastor said, "Oh, give me $200-300 and you'll receive a blessing. I prophesy over you, you receive a blessing." What happens when you don't receive that? The Bible says that if a prophecy falls to the ground, I did not send that prophet. So we got a lot of false preachers out here that's teaching our people that same slave mentality, because that's what they've been taught by our oppressors. So we got to stop putting our trust in man and put our trust in the Most High. So believe on the scriptures as the word has said. That word is Christ. But we don't want to understand that. We want to look for vainglory. Then we want to fight with each other when somebody tries to tell you the truth. This that waking up, part of waking up that we got to understand. Let's go back to Romans. Go back to Romans 10, I think we have verse 15.
Verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent?
These false prophets. Go ahead, bro.
As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
So those that if you understand what the scripture says, and this shall, verse 16 said, verse 15 said, and how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written. As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace. This is the word that we're supposed to be teaching and bring glad tidings of good things. That means you receiving or you getting the positive message that comes from this word. But like I said, a lot of our pastors and our preachers, they teaching prosperity teachings. That's what they teaching out here nowadays. And no one's teaching what the Bible say. But the brothers who out on these street corners that you see, we don't want nothing from you. All we want for you is to wake up. Realize that this society is destroying our minds, destroying our spirit. We want you to wake up and give that mind and that spirit back to the Most High and allow Him to build you up. Because the more we continue to let this world, let our oppressors continue to destroy us, the more we're going to keep falling by the wayside. So wake up, my people, and start looking for the truth of this word. Go ahead, bro. Pick up where you left.
Verse 16. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah saith, Lord, who have believed our report?
So who gonna believe the report? Because a lot of our people, they don't believe what the gospel say. We're a bunch of people that believe whatever we want to believe. We hear a certain thing and create something in our own mind. So who gonna believe the report that came from Isaiah? Who gonna believe the report? That Christ has come. He is the arm of the Father. He has set an example. By everything He did, we're supposed to do. But we go into the scriptures and say, no, don't believe on what Christ is saying. Let's believe on what Paul is saying. And we get caught up because we don't understand what Paul is truly trying to let us know. We get caught up in thinking one thing, not truly having discernment. Like a lot of us say, oh, I got the gift of discernment. But do you really? Because if you could discern this word, you would understand that we're supposed to keep His laws, statutes, and commandments. It say that through the entire Bible. So discern or understand that. Better yet, read it and understand it. Keep reading, bro.
Verse 17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Ahijah. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went to all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. But I say, did not Israel know? For Moses saith, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I will anger you.
Man, it gets so crazy because people don't even understand what's being said here. Go back up to that, bro. Go back to verse 17 again. Read that again.
Verse 17.
Because one thing people ain't gonna believe. People ain't gonna believe the report of the Most High. So okay, you ain't gonna believe the report that was given through Isaiah. Let's keep reading what it says then. Verse 17.
So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Ahijah.
So when you hearing the word of the Most High, hearing is not just, okay, I heard what you said. He's expressing hearing coming by being obedient. That's what He's expressing to us here. Be obedient to me. Do the things in which it is that I tell you to do. This is what He's saying. Verse 18, go ahead.
But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the ends of the world.
So what we're doing right now is trying to keep this alive, because we were commanded in the book of Luke to go out here to the highways and the byways. So that's what we're doing. We out here in these highways and these byways spreading this word. The Romans let us know here, but I say, did not Israel know? We telling our people. We letting you know. Have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went unto all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. So we got people all over this world spreading this word, trying to get people to understand. It's time to wake up and come back to the truth of the Most High God and His Son Christ. We trying to tell our people, wake up. That's the only thing gonna save us out this mess, not man. That's why we went and read from the book of Psalms 118 verse 8. It's better to put your trust in the Most High than put your trust in man, because man will fail you at all times. So trust in Him, and if we trust in Him, He will turn that evil that they doing unto us back onto them. But if we keep trusting in man, we're going to continue to fall by the wayside. So here is letting us know, listen, how you going to know this word if you don't got a righteous teacher or a righteous preacher? You're not. That's why it's time to wake up and come out of these first day churches, because they out here continuing to keep the oppression going. We call them Pied Pipers. People just setting you up to fail. But we understand that with a righteous teacher, with the righteous understanding, with praying to the Most High and asking Him to give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, He will reveal these scriptures to you. But you first got to believe. But if you don't believe and you only believe in man, that's where we lost. So we trying to wake you up back to who you are. Go to 19, bro.
Verse 19. But I say, did not Israel know? For Moses saith, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I will anger you.
So if you understand what the word here is telling you, but I say, did not Israel know? What we speak on last week, we let everybody know last week, we are the children of Israel. It's proven. I mean, if you want to deal scientifically, we can do that. If you want to deal through the history books, we can do that. It's all about understanding. It's even written in the scriptures. So it's a matter of us just trying to give understanding or waking back up to what's really real. But instead, the scriptures are saying, did we not know? So you got to understand, this thing ain't new. The Bible tells you there ain't nothing new under the sun. But I say, did not Israel know? That's a question. For first, Moses saith. So that takes us all the way back to coming out of Egypt. Moses let us know from the very time. And that's what a lot of us say, oh, we following, what Moses created. We following that, but yet it's been changed to something else. What? Moses let us know that I will provoke you. This is coming from the Most High. Because he was speaking on behalf of the Most High. I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people. And by a foolish nation will I anger you. And we sit here and we trying to tell you, listen, we got to stop going to these nations, our oppressors. We got to stop going to them. Because the Most High is using them to destroy us. Because we disobeyed him. And Moses let us know this. So why are we not taking heed? Why? Because we are a gainsaying, backbiting people. We don't want to follow the word. We want to follow man. We looking for vainglory for man. We looking for, arguments and strife over this word. And what we should be doing is trying to come together in this word. But we won't understand that Moses let us know that nation we keep on running back and forth to, looking for some level of relief. This is that foolish nation that he said he's going to use to anger us. And we angry. Everybody, and I don't care how people look at it. Our people walking up and down these streets, out here, out Shell Road, mad and angry, day in and day out. Why? Because some of us, we can't afford food. Some of us homeless. Some of us can't find a job. Some of us, we driving cars around out here that's on its last leg, and every day we wake up, we got to deal with the issues of getting that car to run. We angry. We frustrated. Why? Because this foolish nation that the Bible speaks of is actually the ones oppressing and putting us low. But we keep running to them thinking that's the way it's supposed to be. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Go ahead, bro. Read. Keep reading.
Verse 20. But Isaiah is very bold and saith, I was found of them that sought me not. I was made manifest unto them that asked not after me. But to Israel he saith, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people.
And this is something that our people totally got to understand. We got nations of people out here that's going to the Most High, turning their lives over to the Most High, turning away from all these wicked gods, Jehovah, Yahweh, all these different gods and names that people screaming off. People are turning away from that. That ain't even Israel. But Israel, the scriptures say, but Israel, he saith, verse 21, Romans 10 and 21, all day long. So this brother here, one, Rome, you understand who Romans is? It's Paul speaking. Israel, I've been stretching out my hands to my people. All day long I stretched out my hands unto the disobedient and gainsaying people. Why we start earlier talking about we got to put away the strife and the vainglory? Because like he said, we are a disobedient and gainsaying people. We are a people that don't want to hear this word. We want to gainsay the word. We want to create out of the word what we want to create out of the word. And this is not the way this works. This is why he's saying we won't listen. We are disobedient. We're going to continue to fall by the wayside. So our job is to try to save as many as we can. The scriptures say that this word is being preached and taught all throughout this world. And it's happening right now. So we simply out here in our neighborhood where we didn't grew up at, trying to wake our brothers and our sisters up to come back to this word. And Sunday ain't going to do it for you. You got to get back into the word and truly study this word for what it says. And the Sabbath day, Saturday is the day that we're supposed to be keeping the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. Bless you, sister. It's the day that we're supposed to be worshiping. Worshiping him. The Sabbath day, not the first day. But until we know that, we're going to continue to be lost. We're going to continue to be destroyed. And we're going to continue to go against the Most High and continue to look for this foolish nation to provide for us. Wake up, my people, wake up. It's time for us to get full understanding, or understand that we can't operate like this no more. We cannot do it. Because in operating like this, our next generation going to be in the same mind state. And I got 4 kids. And I ain't going to allow my children to operate in a world that's as evil as this world is. We got to be in this world, as the scriptures say, but be separate, is what the scriptures also tells us. Be in the world, but not of the world. That's what we're supposed to be doing. So what we're going to do out here is we're going to continue to come out here on these street corners, all around this city, no matter where, sharing this word, trying to wake our people up. And if one person hear this word, all praises to the Most High higher. If 2, 3 people hear this word, it's all praises to the Most High higher. And we're going to lift each other up. We're going to build each other up to begin to build a team, a body. Because who that body belong to? Christ. So we trying to build that body up so that we can go into this kingdom, be ruled by Christ, and get our place in the eternal kingdom forever and always. All praises be to the Most High, Ahaya, Shua, Ahaya, in the name of Yeshua, Wa Kadash, Rawak. Shalom.
Shalom.